Hello students. In previous class we have discussed about what do you mean by the potential and potential to be a point charge, how to calculate the potential to be a point charge, and what is the unit of the electrostatic potential, and the unit of the electric potential is what? Volt. 1 volt is nothing but 1 joule for 1 coulomb. So then how to find the electric potential due to a dipole at any point? In today's class, let us discuss about electric potential due to a dipole. Is it? Electric potential due to a dipole. Electric potential due to a dipole. Electric potential at a point to be a dipole. Electric potential at a point due to a dipole. Now let me consider an electric dipole of dipole moment minus q here charge, and this is what plus q charge, and from the center of the dipole at a point P, this is a point P which is at a distance r from the center of the dipole. I need to calculate the electric potential at point P. So this point P is at a distance r from the center of the dipole. Remember, electric potential is not a vector but it is only a scalar. And if it is a scalar, how do you find it is? Just it is the add sum of the algebraic sum of the potential due to the individual charges. Is it? Potential, algebraic sum of the potential due to individual charges. That we need to find. Now, if it is making an angle theta with the dipole moment P cap is the dipole moment, and remember this is what A and this is also what A, because the length of the dipole is A. Now look at this one, AB is an electric dipole having dipole length 2A, at A negative charge is there, at Q positive charge is there, and this is making an angle theta with the dipole. Now, if you want to find the potential due to or any charge, from that charge you need to have the length, this P at this point B. Is it okay? BP, that is it. Similar as here, if it is a R, then A to P. AP. But remember, we need to calculate here. Observe clearly that we need to calculate the potential at point P due to this charge and this charge. Let me write the consideration. Consider an electric dipole. Electric dipole having charge Q and length 2A. Length is what? 2A. Consider AB is an electric dipole having charge Q and length 2A. Therefore, dipole moment P is equal to Q into 2A. Q into A, and what is the direction of dipole moment? From negative to positive charge. From negative to positive charge. Is it? You remember that? What would be the direction of this dipole moment is from negative to positive charge. At this point P, this is a point P. Now tell me, if this angle theta, so let me extend this one and let me draw a perpendicular distance to this, and AOB, let me take it is C. Now you can see that AB and CP is almost parallel. AB and CP is almost parallel. Then what is the AP value? Here this is what R. AP and CP. AP is nothing but equal to C, but we need to calculate AP. But before that, let me write. Let P be a point at a distance R from the center of dipole O, which is at an angle theta with P bar. Theta is nothing but an angle between P cap and R cap. P cap and R cap, center of dipole, and theta is at an angle. Let me write here separately. Theta is the angle between, theta is what angle between dipole moment and radius vector. P cap and R cap. P bar and R cap. This is what R cap. Dipole moment and position. Now we calculate every potential at P. First, potential due to the charge at this point and potential due to the charge at this point. But before that, let me write here. From this, it is what here theta means. This is also what theta. This is also theta, and I have non-perpendicular. AB and is parallel to CP. Then AB is almost equal to CP. But from this triangle AOC, can you tell what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to OC by OA. Okay. OC by OA. Tell me what is OC? OA cos theta is equal to OA is nothing but what? OA is nothing but A cos theta. Now AB and CP are identical equal, but CP is nothing but what you know? CO plus OB. CP is equal to AB is identical equal to CP, which is equal to CO plus OP. CO is nothing but what you know? A cos theta plus OP is nothing but what you know? R. This is nothing but R plus A cos theta. Similarly, let me write one more relation from this point B. Let me draw a perpendicular to this point here. This is, and let me take this point is as D. Let's see D. Now from triangle BOD. From triangle BOD from triangle. So what you can write here? Cos theta is equal to what? This one OP by OB. Cos theta is equal to OP by OB. which it making perpendicular, that is adjacent. This is what hypotenuse. That implies OP is equal to OB cos theta. That is equal to what? A cos theta. But remember, here BP and DP are almost parallel. BP is identically equal to DP. That is equal to DP is nothing but OP minus DP. So DP is nothing but OP minus OD. OP minus OD. This OP minus OD. Then let me write here OP. OP is nothing but what? R minus OD. OP OP. So total distance R minus OP is nothing but R minus OD is nothing but what? A cos theta. R minus OP minus OD. So this is what D is. Sorry, this is D OD. And then R minus A cos theta. So let me write, just we have it in the values, your distances. Is it okay? Now let me write potential due to the charge at this point and potential due to the charge at this point. Now we have the potentials V is equal to V1 plus V2. Then we get the potential to be a dipole at any point. Therefore, potential due to plus Q charge at P, let me take it is V1, this one V1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, otherwise let me take it is VB, V1, okay, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, Q by, what is distance from here to here? BP. So let's take this one. V1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by BP is identically equal to what? DP. Then DP, which is nothing but what is R minus A cos theta. R minus A cos theta. Let me take it as first equation. I hope you understood. Just BP and DP are equal. BP DP both are equal, right? R minus C cos. Similarly, potential due to minus Q charge at P, which is nothing but V2 is equal to. So what is here? V2 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by AB. Is it A to P? AB. That is equal to V2 is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught or 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by AB. AB is nothing but what is this value? Here we have to remember AB is nothing but what? R plus A cos theta. R plus A cos theta. This one. R plus A cos theta. Here it is what? R minus A cos theta. You have to remember these values. Then R plus A cos theta, second equation. Then what is the resultant potential at P? Resultant potential at P, V is equal to V1 plus V2. Just we add 1 and 2. That is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by V1. R minus A cos theta plus, but this charge is what here? Minus Q by R plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q by R plus A cos theta. Now what you can take common? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q can take common or not? let me take here, then V is equal to Q by 4 by epsilon naught, just take it common, then what is remaining? 1 by R minus A cos theta plus into minus 1 by R minus A cos theta minus 1 by R plus A cos theta, that is equal to Q by 4 by epsilon naught. So what is LCM here? R minus A cos theta into R plus A cos theta. R minus A cos theta into R plus A cos theta. Now here how many times R plus A cos theta? Minus of R minus A cos theta. Is it okay? Now that is equal to Q by 4 by epsilon naught into, look at this one, R plus A cos theta minus plus A cos theta. Now R minus R cancelled, then A cos theta plus A cos theta, we will get here 2A cos theta by A plus B into A minus B. What do you get? A square minus B square. That means R square minus A square cos theta. R square A plus B into A minus B. R square minus A square cos theta. A square minus B square. R square minus A square cos square theta. A square cos square theta. That is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught Q into 2A cos theta by R square minus A square cos square theta. Remember, Q into 2A is nothing but what we know. Q into 2A is nothing but dipole moment. Is it? Let me write here 1 by 4 by epsilon naught into Q into 2A P cos theta by R square minus A square cos square theta is the final expression resulting in electric potential due to this dipole on its at any point. And even is remember electric potential is a scalar or vector? It is a scalar, but this P cos theta can be written as definitely V is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught P bar dot R cap. R cap is nothing but what? Unit vector along OP. Unit vector along OP. Then P bar dot R cap by R square minus A square cos square theta. R square minus A square cos square theta. Is it okay? So this is what in terms of the vectors. Potential, right? Potential. So this is what potential would be a dipole at any point. Dipole at any point. Is it? Nothing to confuse here. Just we have done calculation. This just small things we need to understand. This OC value calculated. Is it? Sorry, O A value A, then OC value calculated. Then total CP is equal to R plus A cos. Similarly, this OP value calculated, then DP value is R minus A cos. Those two you need to understand. Therefore, potential due to the charge at this point, potential due to the charge at this point we calculated. Then the resultant potential at P is the sum of the potential due to all the charges. Then V is equal to what? V1 plus V2, and finally we got the expression V is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon P cos theta by R square minus A square cos square theta. Is it? So we know what is electric potential required to be dipole. V is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught Q P cos theta by R square minus A square cos square theta. Is it? For example, for short dipole means A is much less than R. Now what happens? If A is much less than R, this term can be neglected. Therefore, what you can write? V is equal to 1 by 4 by P cos theta by r square. Only for short dipole, r square. Now on axial line, what is theta? 0. On axial line, what is theta value? 0. Theta is nothing but what? Distance between angle between r and dipole moment. 0. Then cos 0 what you get? 1. Then V is equal on axial line is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P by r square. On equatorial line, theta is equal to what? 90 degrees. Equatorial means minus q plus q, minus q plus q. This is what center, and this is a point P, which is at a distance r. Now at this one, then what is the equatorial potential? 0. Potential at any point on equatorial line is what? 0. 0. So this is what the potentiality dipole at any point, even it is axial or equatorial. Let me discuss about the potentiality system of charges. Potential due to a system of charges. Potential to be a system of charges. Let us take here we have a charge Q1 and Q2 is here, Q3 is here, Q4 is here, and at this point P, if you want to calculate the electric potential, so here Q1 and from here Q2 and from here it is what? Q3, from here it is what? Q4. Now if it is a distance R1, it is R2, if it is R3, if it is R4 and so on. Now number of charges are. Now the total potential at this point is the sum of the potential due to individual charges. Means potential due to the charge plus, potential due to the charge plus, potential due to the charge plus, potential due to the charge plus and so on. Number of charges can take. Okay. Therefore, total potential at a point is the sum of the potentials due to individual charges. So what is this sum? Vector sum or algebraic sum? Just algebraic sum. Algebraic sum of the potential due to all the charges. Therefore, what is the net total potential? V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus and so on. Then what is the difference? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is common only Q2 by R2 plus Q3 by R3 plus and so on. If you write sigma 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is common. Is it? I is equal to 1 to n for n number of charges and so on. Qn by r. Then I is equal to 1 to n. Qi by ri. So this is what the total charge, because just electric potential is a scalar, so that you can add it is directly without having any rules and regulations. Just you can add like numbers. How we can? How will we add numbers like that? Only we can add the electric potential. But electric field is a vector. In that case, we have discussed about the directions of it. Is it okay? So this is what the electric potential be a system of charges. Let me discuss an example so that you can understand this problem. Look at this one. A regular hexagon of side 10 cm has a charge 5 microcoulomb. At each of its vertices, calculate the potential at the center of the hexagon. Hexagon means how many sides? 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it okay? 6. Now, at the center of the hexagon, we need to calculate the electric potential. Electric potential. At center of the hexagon, we need to find the electric potential. And remember, regular hexagon means the sides are equal. Now A, B, C, D, E, F. And remember, as a charge 5 microcoulomb at each of its vertices. That means here charge Q, here it is also Q, here also Q, here also Q, Q, Q. Is it? Now, at the center of this hexagon, you need to calculate the potential. That means potential due to the charge plus potential due to the charge, potential due to the charge, potential due to the charge, potential due to the charge. Therefore, potential at point O at the center, and this is what side of 10 cm. Let me write the given information. Side A is equal to 10 centimeter, which is 0.1 meter. And what is given? Charge Q is equal to, what is the charge? 5 microcoulomb. 5 microcoulomb. That is 5 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb. Calculate the potential at the center of the hexagon. Now tell me, in a hexagon, this will be treated as a equilateral triangle. That means all sides are equal. Then what is this one? This is also A, and this is also A, this is also A, this is also A. All are same. Now, potentials due to all the charges at point P, V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R. R is nothing but here we have taken as A. Is it okay? A. Now 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R. R is nothing but what? AO plus Q by BO plus Q by CO plus Q by DO Q by AO F. Therefore, potential due to all charges at O is that V naught is equal to VA plus VB plus VC plus VD plus VE plus PM. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Q is same charge for all. Then Q, even 1 by A at this point, AO plus BO plus CO plus C2 distance plus 1 by, are you following here? 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by AO plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by BO from here to here. Due to this charge 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by CO plus due to this charge at this point 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by DO plus due to this charge 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by EO plus due to this charge 1 by 4 pi epsilon F by 1 by FO. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6 is equal to 6 into Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by, how many times here? 6 times. Because remember that AO is equal to BO is equal to CO is equal to DO is equal to EO is equal to FO. All are same. AO is equal to BO is equal to CO is equal to DO is equal to EO is equal to FO is equal to what? 0.1 meter, because all are equilateral triangles. So regular hexagon. Then 6 added, all added. 6 by 0.10 cm 0. Now you start with balance also. Q is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 6 into 6 by q. Charge 5 microcoulomb. 5 into 10 power minus 6 by 1 by 4 pi epsilon value is what? 9 into 10 power 9. 9 into 10 power 9 into 6 by 0.1. 6 by 0.1. That is equal to 0.1 means 10 power minus 1. If 10 power minus 1 goes to numerator, 10 power plus 1. So 10 power 9, 10 power minus 6, 10 power 3, 10 power 3 into 10 power 10, 10 power 4, 10 power 4. Is it okay? Now 5 into 9, 45 into 6, 45 into 6. Is it? Then 6 5 is 30, 270 into 10 power 4 is equal to 2.7 into 10 power 6 volt. Is it into 100 by 100? So 100, 10 power 6 volt. This is what the electric potential due to all the charges at this point. Just we have added. So remember, what is the difference between electric potential due to point charge and electric potential due to dipole? Let me write here. Potential due to point charge. Potential due to point charge V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R. Whereas electric potential due to dipole. Dipole. What is electric potential due to dipole? 1 by 4 pi epsilon P cos theta by R square. That represents here V is inversely proportional to what? R. But here it is what? V is inversely proportional to R square. V is inversely proportional to what? R square. So this is what here today's class just we have discussed about what do you mean by the electric potential due to a dipole and how to find the electric potential due to number of charges, and then we discuss in next class about what would be the work done moving a charge from one point to the other point, and when will be the work done zero. That we will discuss.